Hey guys, welcome back. And today I wanted to do a room tour or setup tour as they call it. And the reason I wanted to do this is that I'm probably moving in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So if I don't do it now, I'm never going to get the chance to do it, and you'll never get to see kind of the unique things I've done to the setup and kind of the hard work I put in to getting this setup. I'm also going to show you kind of my production closet office space is what I like to call it. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right guys, so starting off going from left to right here, I kind of have a box here with some bags in it, and it's the blue bag that you see is kind of my tech travel backpack. So anytime I need to grab it and go somewhere just for the weekend or something, I kind of have that there. Inside of it, it's just got a pair of headphones and a Chromebook inside of it, and it really is to hide that mess. Generally, that's why that box is here. That's wire cable management. If you got any advice or suggestions on that, please feel free to drop that in the comments down below. All right, so moving on. Kind of have a cord here. I use like a little quirky thing, wire cable management system here that you can just buy, I think for like $5 or something like that. And it helps kind of manage the cables, at least that are on top of your desk. So I kind of like it for that purpose. And you can see right now I have a power bank by Jackery that's charging here. I got this off of Amazon. And then smart water, but it is not smart water in there. It's I have a Soda Stream, and I use the Soda Stream with some energy drink, and that kind of helps me keep fueled throughout the day. So I use it definitely for that purpose. Definitely helps when you're editing, because that can be a very kind of long and arduous process. The next thing here are these speakers, and I have no idea what these speakers are. I've had them for really the longest time. The story behind them is that my roommate had a setup, and he kind of left these speakers along with his computer, and I kind of just inherited them that way. So I'm not even sure what they are. They sound really good in my opinion, so good that I really don't use headphones a lot. I just have these speakers up. This is kind of the most unique thing about this desk probably is desktop horseshoes. So I do not play this, and I've never set it up. But what I like about this is I really like this design on the front, this graphic on the front. Kind of helps inspire me. I don't know. And it looks really nice, so I kept it here. I found that at a thrift shop, so I just picked it up because I like the design on the front of it. Moving next, so this is probably my favorite thing about the setup, and that is the 25XI HP monitor. And so these monitors are like really cheap, and they're really great, and it looks kind of just like an iMac monitor. So I think I picked this up for around $250. And I saw they were on sale the other day. I think the 27-inch was on sale for under $200. So if I can find that again, I'll put that in a link in the description below. But yeah, the monitor is great, honestly. It's literally a fraction of what the iMac monitor costs. So their Thunderbolt display monitor costs. So definitely, that's probably one of the best value pieces of tech I've ever picked up. Looking at the keyboard here, I have I think it's called the MK520 Logitech keyboard. The reason I picked this one up, and I kind of like it, is it's kind of got these indented keys. So I don't know if you can hear here, but they're a little bit quieter for typing. So it's kind of a mix between a mechanical and a chiclet style keyboard, which I kind of like because I do a lot of writing, and this is also a bedroom, so people are sleeping in here. So it kind of helps not wake them up, but I still kind of get that tactile feel from a mechanical keyboard. Moving on to the chair here. This is a Lane chair, and I've looked up, I can't find this particular model, but I know other models go from between $150 to $300. And this was actually given to me as with the desk by the girl who had it. Funny story behind that, I got this off of Craigslist for I think around $200, the desk and the chair for around $200, and she was selling her ex-boyfriend stuff because he moved to Chicago or something like that. So that's where I picked this desk up from, and desks are easily the hardest thing to find. It's finding a good desk. I really like this desk. It's big and spacious, which is something I was definitely going for here. And it kind of just has one drawer in it. That's really simple. I'll show you the drawer here. It's kind of, you're supposed to put your keyboard in there, but I type so much that I don't do it. It's just too much work to keep pulling that keyboard out. In the desk drawer, you can see I have the first Android phone I ever got, which is the Galaxy S3. The last iPhone I got before the iPhone 6, which is the iPhone 4S. Some cables. This is for a jawbone up fitness band. Highlighters. You can see the Impal Bluetooth headphones. I reviewed those. I'll put that in the link description below. And then iPhone 4S charger. By the way, I'm filming all of this on my phone using Hyper-Lapse, because that way I can move around and you'll get a better kind of OIS stabilized shot here. So hopefully you won't get motion sickness. Same thing with the keyboard. Or the mouse. This is like the most simple basic mouse that you can get, just 2 buttons. But it has a nice ergonomic feel, some like hard rubberized on the thing. I definitely want to move up to the MK50X, but that's a purchase for another day. I'll have to save up a little bit of money for it. Here is the laptop. It's not really part of the desktop setup, but it usually actually does rest right here throughout the day in case I ever need to grab something off of it or airdrop something from the MacBook Pro I have here onto the Mac Mini. And I reviewed this just a few days ago, 2 weeks ago I think now, and this is the mid-tier spec Mac Mini with 8 gigabytes of RAM and a Core i5 at 2.6 gigahertz, and it performs nicely, saves space on the desk, and I really like it for that purpose. So that's pretty much it, everything I have on the desk. So let's go, I'll show you kind of the production suite I have here. All right, so this is like the little production closet I have. And so this is kind of what I consider a workstation here. So this is, you can put your mic on this, and so when I'm doing voiceovers from now on, I can use that. This is a little cell phone stand I got off of Amazon. Memory card that I need to put inside my camera. So this is the NX300, and that's what you'll see on most of the videos. Definitely want to upgrade it sooner than later, but I'm waiting until I can save enough money to go full 4K and everything before I make another upgrade, because it films perfectly fine in 1080p. This is what I'm really excited about. If you follow me on Instagram, I was showing this off. So I just picked up this mic, and I'm really excited to be stepping my audio game up and the production quality that's involved in that. This is a Nexus player box, and I actually keep my camera in this Nexus player box because it does a good job providing its seal and making sure dust doesn't get in there, which is pretty important when protecting your camera. Down here I have just a bunch of cords and the old laptop and the old mic I was using. This is pretty exciting. So you might be asking, why do you have a desktop just sitting here that's fairly new in your production office? Well, this is actually the first product I ever got sent for free. So it just got here, I think, last week. And so there's going to be a lot of content coming out using this product in the next couple of days. So look forward to having that. I might do a giveaway or something like that in the future. This is the HP Pavilion P010. So big shout out to HP for sending that. This is the tripod I used in the fluid head, and this is just Amazon Basics. The tripod legs themselves are like absolutely great. The head does like 2 of the 3 pan motions excellent, and just like completely botches 1 pan motion. So if you see all of my pan motions going from right to left instead of left to right, you kind of know why now. There's a dolly underneath that, just some binders that I'm using for school, just a miscellaneous box of junk. 2 cool things I liked in here was I keep just booklets in here, so reference booklets that they send you with anytime you get a new piece of technology, or user manuals I think is what they call them. And then in here I like to keep just kind of all my cleaning equipment, because I'm kind of a freak about like making sure my stuff is clean and doesn't have like junk on it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you're subscribed to this channel, I just wanted to give you a personal shout out and say thank you to subscribing for this channel. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel and you want to be, please hit that big red subscribe button down below. It really helps me out a lot. Lets me know that you like what I'm doing, the content I'm producing, and it'll make sure that the content I do produce, you'll be the first one to get to see it. All right guys, until next time, it's been real.